Generalleutnant, the English are counterattacking in force near the border with Egypt in the region of Sollum and the Halfaya Pass. As most of our units are tied down in the siege of Tobruk, only thougths are present to contest their advance, and they require immediate reinforcement. The scale of the British assault is not yet clear, but its objective clearly is to seize the pass and set the stage for deeper operations aimed at relieving the siege of Tobruk. All operations against the Tobruk perimeter must wait until we counter this threat and restore the line. A successful counterattack by our forces may cause the English to delay further offensive actions and buy us additional time to subdue Tobruk.
Hello and welcome back to Afrika Korps. Really looking forward to finally doing the next mission. And we got an elite unit. It's a fighter. I didn't even know that's possible. I think that's new to Afrika Korps, and we have new equipment available. The scout, I don't like the Panzer because it's too slow. Kratschützen, yeah, if they would be scouts, they would be great, but they aren't. And yeah, the Wolframen, great, and this Italian level bomber, great, but unfortunately we can't afford any of this at the moment. Yeah, and well, the challenge here, quite obviously, is that we don't have any air forces or any air force. But the situation just improved a lot by getting this fighter. So now we have the decision to, well, buy an additional fighter or even buy a Stuka to deal with any English tanks. That would obviously help. But other than that, I think we can't do anything here. So let's just elite reinforce everything. And yeah. Since I think there are no mountains or hills whatsoever, let's switch back to the Berg Salieri. That doesn't cost anything for us. And they're a little bit better. And we've learned the last mission that, yeah, the movement is correct. The only thing is the desert. Yeah, it sucks up movement points. So each tile you lose 50% of your movement points. So it doesn't matter if you have a range of 2 or 4. You can always effectively move 2 fields with infantry. That's the case for desert. So mystery solved. And yeah, our tanks are in perfect condition. Almost perfect condition. They're all upgraded. Wow, and this thing is quite expensive. 42 prestige to get it back to full strength, so not sure if that's the greatest idea to keep it. Let's check. Well, it's not even cheaper than the Panzerjäger. And yeah, it's a little bit better in hard attack, but the mobility. Yeah, well, I promised to try and use those units, so let's keep it. So that's that. Now we have almost 800 prestige left. We can still reinforce our artillery. So let's get some extra strength points into them. And then we can buy 1 unit. I will think about that. And since, well, deploying the units here is not exactly a challenge, or there's nothing about it. I think we will skip that phase and I'll see you again once we are deployed. But let's first take a look at the map, I think. Yeah, the counterattack will be from somewhere here, and it will be in force. We already heard that. And our defenses really are, well, non-existent. So I don't think this will be much of a defensive mission. We will have to retake all of those targets because I don't think we can reach them in time. That maybe we can hold Sollum, but they're already in the back. So guess there will be forces in here. So yeah, those defenders unfortunately are in a desperate situation. So see ya in a second once the deployment is complete. Well, deployment is complete, and yeah, we have almost no information, and this is not a very broad map, so I think it doesn't matter too much. As you, one moment, can see I decided to buy a Stuka. Yeah, simply because I want to be able to deal with the British tanks a little bit easier. And we have on both sides a mix of infantry, tanks, and artillery. Same here. And yeah, we can always, you can see if we converge towards the city, those two groups will mix up, so I really don't see any difference. So the only question will be if we try to hold, or if we try to evacuate, or if we even have the chance to evacuate. Don't know what's in between here, but I'm assuming it will more or less be attack by our side. So let's start into the game and see what the British are going to do. Yeah, at least we're trying to hold. But it's more or less hopeless, but they're doing a good job, I think. 5 damage. None in return. Wow, and there are 2 Matilda tanks here. So good thing we brought the Stuka. Wow. At least 2. We delivered 2 damage. Yeah, but there's no hope. We can't hold here. Wow. That's not good. Yeah, so that wasn't very successful. But let's see. This is already lost. We can't do anything here. No need to reinforce them. They're basically dead and we can't evacuate. Well, maybe we at least can damage the truck. Nope. So maybe we can get in more scouting information, but this seems all of them. Nothing else is left. But I think we can at least evacuate, or try to evacuate this recon. And let's see if at least we're safe in our back. Yeah, that's great. Then we can use this non-Korkratschützen as additional scout. And yeah, no problem here, so we can safely advance here. And I think we're going to rush forward. Maybe we can still do something here. Yeah. Go like that. And yeah, don't think there will be. Well, the thing is, the airfields are very far in the back, so I don't think they can reach us here in the first turn, but better be safe than sorry. Let's guard the artillery. This is the most expensive one. Then we can hurt the tank. 5 damage, that's perfect. And it might even be worth attacking here. Well, no, we are not in range, so... But maybe we can drive it. It's very unlikely, but yeah, let's risk it. Nope. That was pretty pointless. But there would have been a chance to force it back, and then we could have destroyed it with a fighter. But yeah, never mind. And I don't think there will be anything in our way here. Nah, seems clear. Spotted something. So this is a full out attack here. And hopefully we can capture them while they are still in their trucks. So we will push ahead here. And hopefully we will be able to ambush them, or don't know. Well, not sure how I want to proceed here. But we should be out of range here. And we can try to protect ourselves here a little bit better. This tank can't take it. And now we should be pretty safe. Let's guard the Stuka, do some scouting. And yeah, we could deploy this fighter offensively or defensively, but there are a lot of scouts here, and if the scouts push forward, they could uncover something, and there could be planes laying in ambush back there. So I think best will be to keep our artillery covered. Yeah, let's do it like that. Yeah, and that's it. We don't have any defenders remaining in the thougths, so that's it. But we are prepared. There will be a massive clash on this line, and yeah, those units shouldn't see anything, so I'm hoping they are going forward in their trucks. So, nope, they don't. That's too bad. Wow, but we actually trapped something here. Doesn't help us. 4 damage. Damn it. That's a massive blow. Well, and they reschedule in that. Well, that's actually great. Yeah, let's gather some information. This one is still alive, but he will be dead next turn, so maybe we can at least do some damage here. Yeah, 1 damage is better than nothing, and we uncovered a lot of things here. So we will have to be prepared. So let's check. There's nothing in here. So let's go back. And the last thing I want is those units deploying. I want them rush forward in their trucks. And yeah, let's destroy what we can. That's an anti-tank cannon. That was an anti-tank cannon. Then that's heavy infantry. Extremely dangerous. Happy to kill it. Let's try to at least damage this cruiser tank. Then we have Kratschützen near. Let's see. Yeah, always go for the unit that's the furthest in the back. Wow, that was a big hit. So we might be able to finish it off. Nope. Never mind. Wow, 8 damage, that's big. Artillery, great. And I want those engineers gone. We might... One moment. We might be able to force a surrender here. That would help dramatically. So first the cruiser has to go. 1 damage eliminate. 1 problem eliminated. Then let's go forward here. Let's make sure to secure the city. Wow, that was a poor... Yeah, it surrenders. Perfect. That was a lot of prestige for our side. Finish off the lorry. Maybe team up on Huh. We could force a surrender here if you're lucky. No. What's this? Anti-tank cannon. Yeah, I decided not to do it because, well, maybe I should have. Perfect. Dealt with. So the whole attack collapsed in one turn. So I don't think that's what they expected. So maybe there's more coming, but I'm pretty sure this was a huge blow. So let's see. So what's the smartest way to do this? If I damage this one, then this one might not be able to do it. Then we can't destroy both. So I think, yeah, dealt with. And now those two should be able to finish the next one. Yeah, 1 damage on the Italian fighter, that's not too bad. Most importantly, we have air superiority, at least for now. This is a safe spot and brings us closer to the center. Yeah, there's not much down there. Yeah, let's use the opportunity. Not sure. So, let's see. Maybe that way we can... Well, if this goes, it will get stopped, and I don't think they have anything to attack here, so we might be able to use it on the scout next turn. Let's get down. Let's get going. And that's it. So... they have no scouts in the area, so we should be safe. But last time we weren't safe either. Sorry, I have to drink some tea just to keep my voice in order. Well, resupply or defend? Well, I guess our mantra is better be safe than sorry. So let's defend here. We don't know what's coming our way. So let's end the turn. Yeah, that was to be expected. And more is coming. Wow. This is a slaughter. I don't know if... Well, seven damage, 2 damage. Let's check, nothing here. Dealt with. Destroyed. And that even should get rid of all of their vision. So let's see. Wow, 12 damage, that's record. The Flam tank, 50 kills. This is insane. Let's check the area. Well, this is a scout as well. So we might want to withdraw here. But we are already in range, so we could smoke it out, I guess. That's 2. Wow, and the Kratschützen are actually great. Maybe should have brought more of them. Or bought more of them. Another artillery. That's perfect for the Italian tanks. We didn't even need to fire a shot here. Well, we can't hit them for now. Yeah, but I guess I want to hit them. No, let's check first. No air attack. The Daimler Dingo. Yeah. Nah, actually that's not worth it. This one is a bad scout. We might want to send the Kratschützen all the way down to Sidi Omar. Just to take it. Well, and we know... No, the Matildas are down here. And we know a lot more is coming here, but we are prepared. Yeah, let's do it. Well, that was pretty underwhelming. Yeah, let's go in with the non-core unit first. Now it's in the open and now we don't have to withdraw. Let's bring the scout towards this direction. We will bring the Kratschützen down. It's an infantry unit, so it's perfectly suited to take the city if there happens to be something there. And then we can rush forward. Let's stay in cover. Well, and that might be overkill. We're almost there. So I'm assuming there's a trick to this. Let's protect the high value targets. Those are too slow anyway, so we'll keep them in the back. Now it's definitely time to refuel. And we have to protect. $22 prestige, no, that's not worth it. We have a lot of prestige stored up. Well, and this recon can be very useful. Peek and go back, that gives us very much information about advancing British units. Do they bring Matildas or not? Do they mess up defenses here, or are they prepared to storm forward? That would be the best. But let's see. Ambushed. Perfect. Spotting for the tank, that's not bad. I like that. But I think they've learned their lesson. No more tanks, unfortunately. So let's peek. Okay, that might be bad. But maybe, yeah, there are a lot of troops here. But I'm not sure if they're prepared to advance or not. And let's see. I think the most important thing will be to deal with this 12th rank light infantry. So I'm bombarding this one. And yeah, guess that's worth it. Wow, 9 damage, none taken. We won't be able to surround it, but that's the end of them. And we made good use of the Panzerjäger here. We are protected. That might not be the greatest opportunity. Let's take it. Provide mass attack bonus. Well, we are in the clear. So yeah, I think maybe that was underwhelming. I would like to block this location here. Question is, do we attack or not? Yeah, let's risk. Yeah, that was bad. But we drove it out of the city. And maybe we can do it. Yeah. Perfect. That reduced their vision considerably. And I think we destroyed most of the scouts now. Unfortunately, we can't take the city. That would be too risky. We might be able to. Let's do it like that. And that. That's it. Only 1, 2, 3 to go. Well, and we have a lot of turns still. But now I think yeah, now it will be wise to refuel, I guess. And I'm pretty sure that's the turn where they finally decide to bring up more planes. Yeah, let's carefully check. Nothing here. I'm guessing there will be some kind of counterattack. Don't know. Well, let's make sure to cover at least something here. Resupply. Yeah, we checked, there's nothing here, so that shouldn't be an issue. But now our forces are very concentrated, and that makes us a little bit inflexible, I fear. But let's see what the British are up to. Well, cloudy weather, that's not great. And there's another hurricane, but we can still shoot it down, I think. Well, let's hope the Italian fighter can do it. Nope. Yep, perfect. He is taking some damage, but I guess that can't be helped. Well, resupply or go for the Matilda? Well, this Matilda is a beast. But I think since it's cloudy, we're taking the opportunity to resupply. We can't hurt it too much. I guess we'll use this opportunity to get into position and really hurt it next time. Vision range of 2, so this one is at risk. Nope, that's not going to happen. Yeah, the British infantry. That's why we have a flum tank. Well, that's empty. We can safely take it. Aha, good to know. But this one is empty. Yeah, that's not ideal. But we really have to be careful about this one. Well, that's why we have the flum tank. So yeah, let's well, yeah, we don't have a cheap unit we can put here, because the Matilda will screw us. And I want to use both artillery on the Matilda. If we go here, damn it, let's do it. Well, at least we didn't take any damage. But that was slightly underperforming. And well, I'm not going to attack here. If it does want to attack into my... should have put this one here. Do I want to risk the Panzer 4? It's a very expensive unit. This one is much cheaper and the odds are the same. Yeah, let's do it like that. If it attacks, fine. And we will try to overwhelm this one. Danger eliminated. Can bring forward the infantry. Don't want to block the retreat path here. So I guess we'll go here. Maybe hit them from the back. Refueling. Nah, don't want to attack. So let's hope the Matilda doesn't screw us, and then I think we will make a break here. Oh, that was fair. And yeah, well-deserved medal. No damage taken. Now, this is even better. Now we can make... Yeah, we might be able to force a surrender on the Matilda. I'm pretty sure we can. And then we have to get this infantry out of the way. We have to refuel. Let's do it, immediately do it, so we don't forget it. And we should have hit it well. Damn it. Yeah, we have to resupply here. Let's take it. This one might be undefended as well, but I'm more interested about this one. And in theory, We almost would be able to do it. Finish right now. Only one hex off, but yeah, let's make a break and we'll do this next time. I hope this will be rather short. Don't know what we are going to do with the rest of the time, and maybe, yeah, most likely there will be some kind of surprise waiting for us. More attacking forces, I guess. But what we are seeing right now is not that bad. This is an artillery mode, so can easily screw that one. We only have to take this ridge and then that's it. Yeah, see ya. Have a nice evening. Bye.